From Dr. Shiraz Naik to my all brothers and sisters who are watching my channel, my lesson, Assalamu alaikum. I convey my regards to all of you. In our previous lesson, we learned the verses from 11 to 15, word by word, verses of Surah Al-Baqarah, word by word in English, and also some translation. Hope you have learned it properly, and today we are going to learn the next three verses, 16, 17 and 18. Let us learn word by word translation of these verses.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم سورة البقرة مدنية بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون صدق الله خالقنا العظيم. These are Ulaika lazina, these are those people nashtarahu, who bought wuzzalalata, error, bil huda, at the price of guidance. Fama rabihat, so no profit, tijaratuhum, for their trade. Wama, and nor, kanu muhtadeen, they have reached right path. Mathaluhum, their example, kamasalillazi, is like those people, zistaqada nara, zisto, who kindled, nara, fire. Falamma, so when, it illuminate ma holahu, everything around them. Zahaballahu, Allah takes away, bi nurihim, their light. Watarakahum, and leave them in zulumat, in darkness, la yubsirun, and so they cannot see anything. Summun, deaf, bukmun, dumb, umyun, blind, for whom, so they, la yarji'un, they are not returning to the right path.
Hope you people have learned these three verses properly and you can understand the different words meanings properly, and now we will just discuss little brief. In these three verses Allah Ta'ala describes about the munafiqeen, who first of all adopted the right path. These are those people who accepted Islam, and they are the one who knows all the wrong and right things, and they are the one who made a trade. People who bartered away the right path, the Islam, and adopted the wrong path. These are the hypocritic peoples, and they, in front of the Muslims, they say that we are Muslim, but afterwards, whenever they find some worldly benefit, they just forget all the teachings of the Islam. They have made a profitless bargain, and they are not at the right path. They will face the consequences at the day of judgment. These are the people, in their greed for the worldly benefit, they have chosen the wrong path and they forget the right path of Islam. So in this ayat, Allah Ta'ala states that أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ اشْتَرَوُا الضَّلَالَةَ بِالْهُدَىٰ. These are those peoples who bartered guidance for error. فَمَا رَبِحَتْ تِجَارَتُهُمْ, but their trade is profitless because they have chosen only the worldly profit. They did not consider the afterwards consequences of this bargain, because at the day of judgment they will be given strict punishment for this trade. وَمَا كَانُوا مُهْتَدِينَ, and these are the peoples, they will never get the guidance. They will never get the right path. They lost their direction. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows the basic denseness of the hypocrites, how they failed to discriminate between the worldly benefit and the afterwards benefit. So they make a trade which is not useful for them at all. So they never have the proper judgment to do the basic trades, basic principles of the trade. Then in verse 17, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give an example for these people.
مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا.
That their example is example of those people when they lit fire. فَلَمَّا أَضَاءَتْ مَا حَوْلَهُ. They lit fire by pronouncing La ilaha illallah. By accepting Islam, there was brightness and light everywhere in their inner self and also around them. They can see easily the difference between the right and wrong path. They can told the people that what is the right path and what is the wrong path. Their tongue can speak easily. Their tongue can convince to the others, and likewise from their eyes they can see easily. Everything is clear for them. Their inner self and outer self is lit by this fire. But ذهب الله بنورهم. Then when there is doubt came, when they make a profitless bargain, then they adopted the wrong path. When they adopted the disbelievers path, the God take away that light. وَتَرَكَهُمْ فِي ظُلُمَاتٍ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ, and left them in the darkness so that they cannot see anything. So now the light of Islam is gone from them. There is darkness of disobedience, there is darkness of wrong path, there is darkness of disbelieverness. Now their condition is just like this, which is described in verse 18 of Surah Al-Baqarah. Summun bukmun umyun fahum la yarji'un. So their condition is just like this, that they cannot listen. They are dumb. They are like dumb. They cannot listen the right things. Their condition is like this. They are in darkness state. They cannot listen. They cannot speak. They cannot see. And the God has said that they will never return. They will never return to the light of Islam. They will never see the difference between the right and wrong path. Then the God has thrown them in the state of darkness. Now they will face for this profitless bargain what they have made in the world, just getting the small benefit, worldly benefit, and they thought that by standing on the right path there are too much problems. In our daily routine now, what is the condition of Pakistan? Here is also many peoples, they cannot stand the truth. They are unable to stand on the right path. So they are leaving themselves in darkness. I request all of my brothers and sisters that please, we have to learn Quran Pak with translation so that we also become to see this light. This light can arise in our inner self, and we can become able to see the difference between the right and the wrong things, and we can stand on the path what is God has decided for us. If you have understand the translation of these three verses from Surah Al-Baqarah from 16, 17 and 18 verse, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment it, and share it with your family members and friends so that the other peoples, most of the peoples can be benefited from the teachings of the Islam. Till my next lesson, please give me permission. Khuda Hafiz from Dr. Shanazmi.